All right, so as y'all can probably hear right now, there's a choppy variant in the background. I'm trying to fit that fix, but welcome in. I'll be right back. All right, we're going to try this for a second. I should audio check it because the music was too loud in the background. I believe there's some static in the background. I'm just double checking. Apologies, I'm trying to get it fixed right now, though. All right, I guess it's only in my headset, so I get to be the annoying one. I get to have the annoying sound today. But welcome into Falcon Field, everyone. Now I get to have the fun and try to figure out if I can change the score bug. But welcome into Falcon Field. Yeah, there's going to be static in my headset here. I may try to... No, it's probably not going to work, but it'll be all right. We'll figure it out another time. Alex with you guys. Of course, if you're coming in, Jeff is doing lacrosse over there. If y'all want to put in the chat, there's a just mean static in my headset, but I'll be able to be fine. It just, if there's another problem, like if y'all need me to turn it off and try to call Jeff again and fix it, I'm more than welcome to, because that's what I'm trying to figure out. But it sounds like everything is at least going to be okay on stream. I let it sit there for a couple of minutes, or about a minute, I guess, and I didn't hear it. Again, just let me know if it's there. But awesome. Welcome in, guys, and let's have some fun. AC Flora against Blythewood baseball, the second of 2 games this week. We were supposed to play on Friday, and then, of course, got moved to today. So both games were rescheduled this week. To the dismay of potentially me and Jeff. And now we get to potentially finally finish the week. Now I'm going to try to figure out if there's a way, because here. I'll get Jeff to figure the static out later. Okay, perfect. Thank you, guys. And looking forward to a great game. As long as it sounds good on your end, I'll suck it up and deal with my static on my end. Yeah, baseball here in the Midlands. Blythewood against AC Flora. Looking for a little revenge here at Falcon Field. We dropped both games of the Bengals last season. And one game was one we don't talk about. The other game was very close at their place. It was a walk-off win for Blythewood. They won 8-7. So Blythewood's had the edge on AC Flora. We're trying to finally get back in the win column against them, and I feel like this may be the team to do it. They are clearing a spot at second. You probably could see Coach Hallett was putting more dirt over at second. I guess potentially just a little remnants from the rain. All right, there we go. So let's rock and roll. We're going to go through our starting lineups here. I'll put some music on in the background just so we don't get monetized. Of course, the Falcon lineup. A very usual sight for a lot of fans. A couple new faces. Let's have some fun. Leading off in center field, Charlie Scott. Batting second, the first baseman, Tyler Hernandez. Batting third, the second baseman, Roper Wensky. In the cleanup spot, the catcher, Dylan Hernandez. DHing tonight for AC or today, whatever time of day it is. Rohan Bremer. In the left, it's Logan Price. He's batting sixth. The 7 hole is Monty Lafitte at third base. 8th is the shortstop, Joe Ray. 9th is McLean Knight. It's the first time here on Definite Fiction you will see Sam McCutcheon on the rubber this season. All right, let's rock and roll for Blythewood. They have no DH, so pretty easy lineup for them. Leading off, the shortstop, Sergio Melendez. Batting second, the third baseman, Cooper Penfield. Batting third, the right fielder, Amari Counts. In the cleanup spot, the catcher, Brandon Bolton. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Johnny Collins. Batting sixth. In left field, Andrew Blackwell. Batting seventh, Chance Johnson, the second baseman. Batting eighth. On the mound, it is Caleb Blackwell, and in center field, batting ninth, Navy Strickland. All right. So full day here at Falcon Field. I had to figure some stuff out with my work schedule, but we're going to make it work, hopefully. I get to go right to work after this. Falcons, Bengals, one fall to a finish. And guys, it's going to be a fun season this year. I know you saw, if you joined me on Wednesday, I opened up by saying, you know, this is a chance for a second chance for AC Flora. Disappointing end to 2025, and now that brings us here to 2026, where 7 seniors returned from last year's team, and a lot of them featured today, including the man on the hill, Sam McCutcheon. He gets to kind of slide into his, you know, star-esque ace kind of role yet again, but this time there's no Sparky. Well, no problem for Sam. He's been here now his 3rd straight season as one of the premier stars for AC Flora, and he's been brilliant all of those years. He's looking to take that big next step this year. The Newberry commit gets his first chance against a very talented Blythewood team. Of course, we have a senior at first, at second, at third, in center. And we have a couple on the bench. I don't know Jack Chetwood today and Logan Price, who probably get the day off after coming in and getting the win against Gray Collegiate on Wednesday. I do not have... I meant to change the square bug for me, so bear with me, y'all. I don't think I'm going to have to be able to get balls and strikes this inning. I'll call it out every time, and I will get that worked in a second. But yeah, let's have some fun, y'all. Sam McCutcheon on the bump for the first time today. Falcons, or first time this season, Falcons, Bengals, first of 2. These 2 teams are playing. I believe we'll play them next Friday at their place. It'll be Sergio Melendez leading it off, the shortstop, right on right as McCutcheon. We'll get rocking and rolling here for the Falcons in 2026. The 4-1 Falcons, the 4-2 Bengals. Here we go. First pitch from Sam on the way. Fastball high and tight, ball 1. The right-hander will kick and deal. The 1-0. Fastball is popped straight in the air right behind us. It'll go foul. It'll be 1-1. The 1-1 breaking ball just stays wide. Ball 2. That was a strike we were talking about earlier. I mean, a couple of the fans here. That was a strike on Wednesday. Not there. 2-1 the count. Sam will kick and deal. That fastball's lifted into the air to left center field. Price and Scott converge. It'll be left field Logan Price, who loses his hat in the process and makes the one-handed grab for out number 1.
Up next, Blythewood, number 8, Cooper Penfield.
Let's see, I may be able to do that. Don't know if I'll be able to mess around. I'll try to do outs and where people are. I don't think I'll probably be able to do balls and strikes. It feels like a little too much movement on my end. We're going to try to keep it as simple as possible. It'll be Cooper Penfield, the third baseman, digging in the left-handed box. Sam, first pitch to him. Fastball upstairs, ball 1. Well, Sam had one to start this season. It came against James Island. He went 3 innings. He had 1 hit and 2 earned runs against one of the best teams this state has to offer. The 1-0 from McCutcheon. Fastball swung through and missed. It's 1-1. May have been a changeup. That ball started, looked out of the hand straight as an arrow, and then just slowed up midair. Sam will sigh. He'll come home. The 1-1. Changeup called. Strike 2 on the outside edge. Sam will change the ball out early. Just must have not liked the grip or something. Gives us a chance to look at Penfield. Well, there we go. 7 for 16 this season, a homer and 6 RBIs. The top of this Bengal lineup has been lethal so far. The 1-2 from Sam. The 12-6 misses up around the letters. It's ball 2. That 12-6 is his signature pitch. Breaks it out whenever he possibly can, and looked like he just got a tick too high. The 2-2 from McCutcheon. The fastball foul tipped into the glove for strike 3. Sam gets his first punch out of the day, and now there's 2 away.
Okay. Now batting number 13, Amari.
So now it's one of the best players Sam will get to play all year. Amari counts. The Flotar commit has been raking so far this season. 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, right on right McCutcheon deals. The breaking ball into the dirt for ball 1. Counts a hot start to this season. Again, 5 for 11. Last year hit 474 over 76 at-bats. He was a monster for the Bengals, who had a phenomenal year last year. The 1-0. Fastball runs in tight, but called strike 1. Must have just caught the inside part of the zone. 1-1. Against our Falcons, he had 2 hits, 2 doubles, and an RBI last season. Counts awaits the 1-1. Maybe a breaking ball in there. 2-1 now. 2-1 count, 2 gone here in the opening frame. Scoreless so far here at Falcon Field on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. About 74 degrees, a little gust of wind, not too bad. In a midday first weekend game. The 2-1. That fastball is going to be chopped down that first base line. It will be fair. A heavy shade from AC Flora is going to make this a little trouble. It'll be McLean Knight getting it in right field. It counts with now his 2nd double of the season. It's a 2-out base runner. Now I need to try to figure out how to get a runner on.
Stepping in the box.
Maybe a bit hard for me to figure that out. Oh, let's not change that. Okay, we'll keep that there. Runner on 2nd. No. So it'll be Brandon Bolton. 1 on, 2 outs, right on, right first pitch. Fastball low, ball 1. Again, that was Count's 2nd double of the season. Now ties Melendez for the team lead. Falcons a little shade to the left-hand side, not too bad. That last shade was a little, I should have mentioned it, very far to the left side. McLean now is basically playing in right center. The 1-0. Fastball spikes in. Counts does try to go to third. That throw offline and is not in time. Counts able to take the bat off a throw in the dirt. Look, he got caught in no man's land. Just a pitch that I guess caught Dylan off guard, a little hard to throw. So 2-0 the count. First runner of the game, 90 feet away at third. Sam will come set, staring at counts at third, the 2-0. Fastball low, ball 3. Being very careful with Brandon Bolton. I don't blame him. So far, Bolton 11 for 20 this season. He's been everything and more for the Bengals, who come into the day ranking 9th here in 5A Division I. They are 24th if you look at Diamond Preps and Prep Baseball for the total state. 3-0. Fastball right down the middle for strike 1. Sam finds the zone there, gets back into the count. After Bolton gets that far, Johnny Collins waiting on deck. A very talented top of the Bengal order. Looking to try to produce here against the ace for the Falcons, the 3-1. Curveball called, strike 2. Finds the outside part of the zone. That's the first puppet pitch we've seen from Sam today. Pulls the string so well, and now it's a full count here with 2 gone. Sam trying to keep Blythewood off the scoreboard. The payoff on the way. The 12-6 is popped into the air in shallow center. A converging of 3, and Charlie Scott will come in, but Roper Wensky calls him off. The second baseman right behind the bag in shallow center to do the job. Well, that's a 2-out scare that does not come to pass. The Falcons keep Blythewood off the scoreboard. We're going to go scoreless to the bottom of the first when we come back.
Scott.
All right, welcome back here to Falcon Field. Looks like the first time the Falcons will don their new walk-ups here in 2026. Charlie Scott will lead it off, right on right. He'll get Caleb Blackwell. As Blackwell, the right-hander, first pitch from him. Called, strike 1, fastball on the outside edge. Blackwell, a former 215 Legion player back in AAA, now playing for the Blythewood and I believe Camden. 0-1, fastball misses away, ball 1. 1-1 the count here in the bottom of the first. The leadoff man, Charlie Scott, committed to the Citadel. Blackwell kicks and deals the pitch. Fastball low, ball 2. Of course, there's 2 Blackwells on this team. Caleb on the hill, Andrew in left. Blackwell kick and deal out of the stretch. The 2-1 is popped to the right side and foul. It'll be 2-2. Well, Charlie 4 for 14 to start the season. One of the main contributors here of AC Flora last year, hit .349. 4 homers, 23 RBIs. And from the leadoff spot, that's really, really impressive. 2-2 for Blackwell. The pitch is a high chopper to the third base side. Penfield waits back on it. The long throw, the first is high and not in time. Scott may beat that out anyway. It trickles into right. Charlie will hold up at first, and they're going to rule that an error, but that was really close to call.
Up next for the Falcons, number 21, Tyler Hernandez.
So they rule out an error. I think there was a good chance Charlie could have beat that out either way. I'll have to see what Game Changer says. I know me and Ross and Jim have a couple of differing opinions, but now it'll be the left-handed Tyler Hernandez. Runner on first, nobody gone here in the opening frame. AC Flora looking to try to get off to a hot start, continue their hot start. The changeup first pitch is going to be upstairs, called strike 1 up around the letters. They are going to call it an error too. It looked like it was very close, but it'll be an error that's going to be on the third baseman. So an E5 is how Charlie reaches. The 0-1 as a hard liner past the first baseman all the way into right field. Scott can fly as Counts playing in right center field. Scott's going to get the windmill as Hernandez goes around third. He's not holding up. Charlie and Scott will stand into home with the first run of the game, and an RBI stand-up triple for Tyler Hernandez. Gets the Falcons on the board. It's 1-0. Well, Hernandez hit a hot shot past the first baseman all the way down the right field line. There was no chance for Counts to find it. It would be an unearned run against Blackwell, but the first run of the game, AC Flora leads 1-0 here for the bottom of the first, and now it's Roper Wensky digging in. This is how AC Flora started against Gray against them earlier this week. First pitch to Roper, right on right, to fastball up around the eyes for ball 1. It was a stand-up double for Hernandez to score the first run of the game. Now, he has a stand-up triple, the first triple of the year, I believe, that doesn't belong to Charlie Scott. The 1-0. Roper holds his swing back, and they're going to say foul ball, actually. He was unable to do so. So it'll be 1-1. One and one the count. 1-0 lead for AC Flora here in the bottom of the first. Insurance run now 90 feet away at third. Blackwell fires the off-speed. That one's lined the other way through the hole for a base knock. Hernandez will jog home. Roper takes the hard turnaround first, but we'll check up. The College of Charleston commit delivers. It's 2-0 Falcons.
Stepping in the box for the Falcons.
Back-to-back single, well, back-to-back hits rather the other way. A single and a double, or a triple rather, gets AC Flora on the board. Now the right-handed Dylan Hernandez will dig in. A pickoff back to first, not in time. That was Roper's third RBI of this season. He has a stolen bag, trying to keep him close. It'll be Dylan Hernandez now. Still nobody out here in the opening frame against Blackwell. The right-hander will kick and deal. The first pitch to Hernandez. Fastball up around the letters, ball 1. Well, Dylan came in as a defensive sub last game. Stayed on and got 1 at-bat. And now he's 3 for 12 on the season. Batting cleanup for the first time this year, I believe, at least for us. The 1-0 pitch is called strike 1. Change up on the outside edge. Hot start for the Falcons, trying to keep it up here through the heart of their order. Before we get the 1-1 and pick off back to first, not even a tag as Wensky dives back in safely. And Roper's not known for his stolen bags. He had 5 last season. He's known for that contact we just saw last at bat. And they're keeping a strong look at him at first. The 1-1. Slider stays wide, ball 2. Well, Blackwell making his second start of the year. Played against Malnews, turning out to have a very strong start to their season. 4 innings pitched for Blackwell against them. 2 earned runs, 6 strikeouts, and 2 walks. The 2-1. Fastball swung on and missed. Runner goes as Roper that pitch into center field. Roper will go around second. He'll stand up into third. It'll be a stolen base +1. Looking for the hit and run. Instead, it's a 2-2 count and Roper's at third. Another error, this time on the catcher, Brandon Bolton. So 2-2 the count. Infield will come in here. Already in this game, Falcons up 2-0. Roper 90 feet away at third. Blackwell delivers the 2-2. That pitch is drilled into center field, but right at Strickland. He'll make a couple steps near the track, but will make the catch. It's easily deep enough for a sacrifice fly, and the Falcons lead 3-0. So a good start for AC Flora. First out of the inning comes off a deep sacrifice fly to center to Strickland, and now with nobody on the base pass, it's Rohan Bremer. The dangerous junior awaits right-handed in the box. First pitch. Breaking ball called, strike one on the outside edge. Feels like that's where they're trying to attack Rohan as the release of last game as well. Blackwell delivers the 0-1. That changeup's inside and popped into the air, shallow right field. Coming on his counts, he's got a read, and he'll make the two-handed grab for out number 2. Rohan tried to go inside out, ended up getting it a little bit under. It's now the second out of the inning, and that brings up Logan Price.
Number 2, Logan Price.
Well, you know, we had a couple of question marks. Who's going to fill the order after you lose Zach Sneed, you lose Paul Choate, you lose Harris Rivers, as well as Sparky as well. But of course, someone's got to hit in the first pitch to Logan Price's called strike one, a fastball on the outside edge. One of those holes has been filled by Logan Price. Logan, you know, one of the sophomores that didn't make the call up last year. It's been pretty much in every game, the 0-1. That fastball is grounded, a hard grounder in, backhand by Melendez, goes into left. He cannot corral it. The speedy Logan Price takes a hard look at second, but will end up going back. It'll officially be ruled as an error. And the Falcons starting off hot here.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 32, Monty Lafitte.
So it's been all AC Florida start. Logan Price will now step in at first. I'll wait for the also ruling on game changer. That's the one it goes by, and it's going to be ruled on the air on the shortstop. So Price at first, the speedster goes. The first pitch, a fastball way wide, ball one. They'll throw it down to second. It doesn't matter. Price slides in before the throw even gets there. I'll tell you one thing about Logan Price. The kid can fly, and you saw right there. Steals second. Now the Falcons have another runner in scoring position. They've been starting off hot with those. 325 is what the team hits with runners in scoring position. Lafitte awaits at the plate, the right-hander, 0-1 count to him. Price goes to third, the pitch. Fastball right down the middle, throw into third is not in time. Tag from Penfield, not able to get Price, who steals back-to-back bags. So a 2-0 count. They're going to say it was a touch low. Looked like it was belt high, but maybe the throw from Bolton didn't get the call. 2-0 the count, 2 gone. Blackwell fires. The pitch swung through and missed. Changeup on the outside edge. The 2-1. Fastball wide. Ball 3. So Lafitte, who's yet to draw a walk this season, 3 for 10 at the plate. As ahead 3-1 with 2 away here in the bottom of the first. 3-0 lead for the Falcons against Blythewood. 3-1. Fastball, that one's lined in the left field for a base knock. An RBI single for Monty Lafitte, and the Falcons continue their strong start. It's 4-0. Well, Monty Lafitte, the consistent killer, as one may say. Now the third hit of this first inning for AC Flora, 4th run.
Number 9, Joe Ray.
It'll be the 8-hole Joe Ray. Falcons almost trying to bat around here against Blythewood. There's 2 away. Right on, right first pitch from Blackwell. Swung through and missed. Fastball sped by Ray for strike 1. Well, Joe Ray's been more of a defensive sub these last couple of years. Now he's getting his crack here in the starting lineup to begin 2026. The 0-1. Breaking ball dips into the zone late for strike 2. Inner third, a little upstairs. And now Blackwell will step off. Again, Monty, not known for his speed over at first, haven't given him much thought. He had 1 stolen bag last year for the Falcons. The 2-0-2. Fastball off the plate in the left-handed box, 1-2. Again, great start for the Falcons, 4-0 lead off of 3 hits. Here in the bottom of the first, they're up against Blythewood, and so far trying to break that skid they've had. The 1-2. Fastball low, ball 2. That skid dates back to 2021. Blythewood's won the last 6 games these two teams have played, and both of them last year. The 2-2. Fastball wide, ball 3. Great eye from Joe Ray. He was behind 0-2, now runs the count full. It'll be 2 gone here in the bottom of the first. Runner at first is Lafitte. He'll be in motion here on movement from Blackwell. Lafitte goes, the payoff. Fastball call, strike 3 on the outside edge. Ray didn't believe it, but it will retire this side, but not before AC Flora strikes a 4-0 lead here against the Bengals. And we'll head to the top of the second when we come back. Welcome back to Falcon Field, live on Definite Fiction. If you're just joining us, Falcons barrage in the first inning. 3 hits, 4 runs against Blythewood. And they take the early 4-0 advantage. A lot of aggressiveness and a ton of just beautiful baseball here from AC Flora. They'll look to back it up and give their ace a 4-run cushion. Leading off will be Johnny Collins, the first baseman. The right-hander digs in, McCutcheon fires. Change up, foul, tipped into the glove for strike 1 on the inside edge. Right-hander kicks and deals, the 0-1. 12-6 misses a touch in, ball 1. McCutcheon kicks and deals, the 1-1. Called, strike 2. That 12-6 paints the outside edge. Born against the College of Charleston commit at the dish, more known for his pitching, but gets the start at first today. The 1-2, fastball, foul tipped in the glove for strike 3. Sam gets his second punch out here in the first 2 innings, and it's now out number 1 here in the second.
Up next,
Collins goes down for the team high now 8th time via the punch out. It'll be Andrew Blackwell digging in. The right-hander steps into the box. Corners playing in for the Falcons. First pitch from McCutcheon. 12-6 misses away, ball 1. Andrew 5 for 19 this season so far. His brother will bat later, 3 for 7. So far the Blackwell's producing at the dish. The 1-0. Fastball upstairs, that one's lined in the left center field gap. Coming on is Logan Price, and the speedster can't catch it. Charlie can't get it either, but a quick throw in will keep Blackwell at a single.
Stepping in the box.
Well, one thing the Falcons have in the
Number 1,
outfield, if
Chance
nothing else,
Johnson.
well, they have a lot, of course, but the speed in that left center field gap, Charlie and Logan are about to run down a lot of balls out there. However, that ball died too quickly, and Blackwell has a one-out single. Now it's Chance Johnson, the right-hander, will step into the box. Blackwell, 2 stolen bags so far this season. We'll see if he goes. He has a short lead. Not there. First pitch to Johnson. Fastball upstairs, ball 1. Johnson just 3 for 18 this season, but does have a home run. He's got that power. He wants to flash it here and try to get Blythewood back into this ball game. They trail 4-0 in the top of the second. McCutcheon kicks and deals. The 1-0. Fastball in tight, ball 2. McCutcheon last season for the Falcons, a 1.23 ERA is what he finished with. 67 strikeouts compared to 25 walks. The Newberry commit was dialed last year, trying to start his 2026 season off strong here. The 2-0 pitch, McCutcheon comes home, and it's a fastball called. Strike 1 to the outside edge. McCutcheon kicks and deals the 2-1. Fastball, foul tipped back. It'll be 2-2. It's a little shift here on Johnson. The second baseman, Lenski's playing more up the middle. Joe Ray, the shortstop, deep into that shortstop hole. Playing Johnson as a pull hitter. Didn't work against counts. The 2-2 on the way. 12-6, got him looking, froze him on ice with the curve. Good grief, there's 2 away.
Now batting for the Bengals, number 7, Caleb Blackwell.
Sam's now 3rd punch out here through his first 7 batters. It'll be Caleb Blackwell on, 2 away. Runner at first is his brother. Blackwell trying to help himself out of the mound. Only 1 of those 4 runs were earned in the bottom of the first. See if he can help himself at the plate and get his team back into this one. First pitch to the right-hander. Fastball called, strike 1, outer third. As I said, Blackwell 3 for 7 this season. Went 2 for 3 in the win against Westwood on Thursday. Runner goes, the 0-1. Change-up call, a ball, throw on the second, not in time. Blythewood has a stolen bag now. Be a 1-1 count here with 2 away in the top of the second. Sam will yet again have to work with a runner in scoring position. Sam kicks and deals the 1-1. Breaking ball in the dirt, good eye from Blackwell. It'll be 2-1. Dylan immediately popped up. Hey, remember what happened in the last inning when Counts on a ball in the dirt was able to advance to 3rd after the missed throw. Sam trying to labor here through the second early. The 2-1. Fastball hits the dirt. Nice stop from Hernandez behind the dish. Keeps Blackwell at second, but now it's 3-1. Sam has yet to surrender a walk today. He walked 3 in his start against James Island last weekend. Again, still playing. Blackwell as a pull hitter. Shortstop deep in the hole. Second baseman toward the middle. And Hernandez, the first baseman, playing very off the bag at deep first base. The 3-1 from McCutcheon. Fastball wide. A 5-pitch walk to Blackwell.
Now batting, number 6, Navy
So here we'll go to the 9-hole, Navy Strickland. 2 on, 2 away here in the top of the second now for the junior, who's 4 for 19 this season. He has 5 strikeouts in what has been 15 outs for him this season. Sam would love to put him away via the punch out here and keep any sort of trouble away. First pitch to the right-hander. Runner at second goes. The pitch. Call strike 1. Dylan throws it a second instinctively. No one was covering. Goes in the center. Charlie picks up and fires. The throw to the plate is in time. He throws out Blackwell trying to come home, and Hernandez makes the tag. Andrew didn't slide, so that'll end the inning. What a play all around. Scott saves the run, and the Falcons keep the 4-0 lead intact. That is not how you drew it up, but you'll take whatever you can get. The easy 2-8-2 punch out to finish the frame. And so that will go and move us here to the top of the second. I'll stay on and talk about our sponsors here. Of course, we have a couple. We very blessed to have a couple sponsors in 2026, both lacrosse and baseball. First, of course, you see our baseball sponsors. Talk about them first. The Big Red Box Dumpster Company. They're an all-inclusive private waste disposal company offering 15, 30, and 40-yard dumpster rentals in South Carolina. They'll service both residential and commercial customers. They'll take it to your take it to your house or service, business, wherever you need. They'll put everything in, and they'll take it back for you. It's so simple and easy. You're in good hands with them, so call the Big Red Box Dumpster Company at 803-783-6834 to book a dumpster, or visit them at bigredboxdumpstercompany.com today. Of course, Coach Dorsey owns the Big Red Box Dumpster Company, as well as the Richland 215 Legion team. The 215 Legion team, state champion Legion team, I might add, now a senior and AAA state title in Coach Dorsey's back pocket. Of course, why play Legion? Well, it's free, easiest answer ever. Plus, you get some of the top competition. You get kids that are from college coming back to play Legion ball, as well as some of the top competition around the state. A lot of these Falcons played Legion, including a lot of the upcoming AC Flora Falcons in this inning. McLean, Knight, Tyler Hernandez, Roper, Wensky, all Legion players last season. So definitely sign up for your local Legion team today. Of course, Blythewood very well represents Camden, as well as the AAA Blythewood Bombers. We'll play them multiple times a season. So it looks like we're about to be rocking and rolling to the second. Caleb Blackwell is set to throw his pitch, and we're about to throw down yet again. All right, let's have some fun. Bottom of the second, Falcons brought 8 up to the plate in the bottom of the first and scored 4 of them. That'll be McLean Knight digging in. The left-hander against the right-handed Caleb Blackwell is on for his second straight inning of work. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Falcons. The first pitch from Blackwell, fastball low and in, ball 1. Well, Blackwell surrendered 3 hits last inning, but the 4 runs that came across, only 1 of them was earned against Blackwell. The junior kicks and deals the 1-0. Fastball called, strike 1 in the top of the zone. Well, McLean's one of these other young sophomores who's getting a crack at the lineup early. 2 for 8 this season with an RBI. The 1-1. Fastball is popped into the air to left side and will go into the forestry of Forest Acres. It'll be 1-2. Knight trying to flip the lineup over here. He's behind 1-2 here against Blackwell. Blackwell out of the stretch, kicks and deals. The pitch. Fastball up around the eyes of Knight, 2-2. Well, McLean Knight, one of the top outfitters in this sophomore class, ranked as the 8th prospect in the outfield. With all the talented upperclassmen the Falcons had, he was unable to crack it last year, but he feels like one of the potential kids that could fill this spot this year. The 2-2. Fastball way inside. Good eye from Knight. It'll be a full count here in the first batter in the bottom of the second. And of course, McLean can breathe easy knowing Charlie Scott awaits on deck. It's a very deep Falcon lineup, one of the deepest I've ever seen here. The payoff from Blackwell. Fastball called, strike 3. Wow, McLean can't believe it. He was a third down that first base line. The bat was already in the dugout. So a tough out number 1 here for the young sophomore.
Now batting number 18, Charlie Scott.
So now top of the order, here we go. Charlie Scott, who reached on what they call an error, I think could have been a hit. They didn't give him enough credit on his speed. First pitch to the right-hander. Slider stays away up top, ball 1. Looks like Charlie almost beat that throw out at first. I think it could have been a hit, but I guess they say no. The 1-0. Fastball wide, ball 2. The 2-0. Fastball, that one's drilled in the deep left center field. Going back is Blackwell. He's going to have room near the track, and he'll make that grab. Well, Charlie has the power. He's already had 2 homers this season, and it looks like he just missed his 3rd one. It'll be a long, hard out number 2.
Up next for the Falcons, number 21, Tyler Hernandez.
Well, Tyler Hernandez will dig in for the second time. He has the extra base hit that got the Falcons the early lead, a triple down that right field line. It's his second extra base hit of the season. As the left-hander will call time as he's trying to figure out his grip, it looks like. The USC Aiken commit steps back in. Blackwell awaits on the bump. The first pitch. Change-up call, strike one on the outside edge. Tyler now 6 for 15 to start his season. 4 RBIs for him. The 0-1. Breaking ball misses low. Ball one. Tyler on Wednesday got the win against Gray Collegian, or not the win, but the start. 4-2 inning, 4 2/3, an earned run, 4 hits, 6 punch-outs. The 1-1. Called strike two. Change-up hits the lower outside part of the zone. If y'all joined me on Wednesday, you remember I was getting my sea legs back. Still a little bit rusty here on the mic. The 1-2. Swung through and missed. Change-up on the outside edge, and Blackwell goes 1 through 3 through the 9-1-2 hitters of AC Flora. We'll move into the third, but a Falcon lead is 4-1. 4-0 rather. Good grief, Alex. It's been a slower start for me, but I want to thank our other two sponsors while we have it. Let me not cut myself off. We have a bunch of sponsors, Lacrosse and Big Red Box. We'll focus a lot more on Big Red Box and the Legion here, but we do want to thank our other sponsors. I'm sure Jeff is doing as well. Superior Fence and Rail. They're dedicated to providing first-class customer service. From the first phone call to the final inspection, their team delivers friendly, responsive, and attentive service, quality fence products, and great communication. For a Columbia Fence company that you can depend on consistently, consider Superior Fence and Rail. Give Greg Graham a call at 803-239-1302 to get your next fencing project underway. And is a faulty downrigger slowing you down? Don't let equipment trouble ruin your perfect day on the water. For the absolute best in Minn Kota sales, service, and repairs, trust Marwin at Outdoor Innovations US. Whether you're looking to upgrade the latest Minn Kota model, need routine maintenance, or require expert repairs to get you back to fishing faster, they've got you covered. You can reach Marwin at 803-900-4272. And of course, another shout out to our other two sponsors, as you can see in the top left, Richland 215 and the Big Red Box Dumpster Company. They've been sponsoring us on the last couple seasons. It's been a pleasure to watch that Legion team go to work all summer. State champion Legion team in South Carolina. Again, free baseball against the top prospects here this state has to offer. I mean, it doesn't get much simpler than that. Go play Legion. Once I get the stream deck fixed, I will update the score bug and get those on the screen. But yeah, Big Red Box Dumpster Company, of course, is day job for Coach Dorsey. All-inclusive private waste disposal company. They'll take it to you. You load it up, and they take it away. I mean, it's so simple and easy. So yeah, Big Red Box Dumpster Company. Big shout out to the Region 215. I'll try to get that stream deck fixed in a second. Well, I'm still trying to get it fixed in a way. Jeff's currently busy with lacrosse over there. Should be almost at halftime. I believe they're doing, I can't imagine they're not doing well over there. Usually they have a pretty good day at the office on the weekends, it feels like. Yeah, 10-2 leading, it's pretty good. All right, well, we'll begin the top of the third. It's Navy Strickland back at the dish after he was up, and that's when the final out happened, but not to any of his fault. It was a throw in a second that went into center, and Charlie Scott gunned down the first run of the game for Blythewood in the form of Andrew Blackwell. The right-hander digs back in, shows bunt, puts it down the third base line. Lafitte, the third baseman, crashes, gets the ball, a strong throw. The first is in time for out number one. Not an easy play for Lafitte, but he makes it look easy. It's out number one.
Stepping into the box, number 10, Sergio Melendez.
Back to the top of the order we go. It's Sergio Melendez, who led off the game with a fly out to left field. Sam will kick and deal to the right-hander. The first pitch. Fastball call, strike one on the outside edge. Melendez was the pitcher who got the win in game number 2 last year against the Falcons, that 8-9 game. The 0-1, breaking ball called, strike two on the outside edge. Sam starting to spot his pitches very well. The 0-2. 12-6, a high chopper to the right side. Hernandez has to come off and get the first. Sam the late cover, it is not in time. Melendez with an infield single. Looks like a little miscommunication between Hernandez and McCutcheon. With Hernandez playing so far off that first base bag, he was able to field it, and Sam unusually has to go cover that ball. That's not a ball your pitcher usually has to cover. However, with the shift AC Flores playing, it is his job. So, infield single, third hit of the day for Blythewood, puts a one-out base runner aboard for Cooper Penfield. Left-hander digs into the box. Runner on first is Melendez. He has 2 stolen bags in the young season so far. Doesn't go the first pitch. Fastball up high, ball 1. Melendez a small lead over at first, respecting the pickoff move. He doesn't go the 1-0. A thrown bunt, snap back to first, a little high and not in time. Hernandez to Hernandez on that. It will be called ball 2. So 2-0 the count, 1 away here in the top of the third. Runner on first and a 4-0 lead for AC Flora here against the Blythewood Bengals. Pick off to first, and that one not in time. These Falcons, very highly touted coming into this season. Ranked 5th in the state by DP and Prep Baseball. Diamond Prospects has us as the best team in 4A. PB has us second. The 2-0. Fastball called, strike 1 on the outside edge, 2-1 from McCutcheon. Of course, this Falcon team's been so highly touted these last couple of years. Got to finish the job, though. The 2-1. Fastball upstairs, ball 3. You know, when that goes back, I keep talking about it. They get a second chance, and, you know, it seems like this team is ready to capture that second chance. It's not easy. You know, a lot of hardship is ready to come. This Falcon schedule is going to be loaded with talent. But this feels like a team that could really get it done. The 3-1. Fastball in tight. 5-pitch walk to Penfield, and Blythewood's got something cooking here in the third. Well, with runners on first and second, it's the man you don't want up, Amari Counts. Amari Counts has a double down the right field line. It looks like the Falcons still shading him that far to the left. The right fielder, Knight, in right center field. Charlie offset in center, and the middle infield still shaded to the left. The right-hander awaits McCutcheon. Couple glances will kick and deal. The first pitch. Fastball, that one's shot in a deep left field. That's a no-doubter from Counts. His 3rd homer of the year exits the building, and just like that, we have a 1-run ball game. Well, the top first baseman in this senior class, Flodar, but he has been on fire for these Bengals. A 3-run blast, and just like that, it's a 4-3 lead for the Falcons.
Now batting number 11, Brandon Bolton.
So a 4-run lead trimmed down now just to 1. We'll reset. The catcher, Brandon Bolton, digs in. The right-hander awaits. The first pitch from McCutcheon's a fastball that's fouled back. It's 0-1. Well, what Sam does better than a lot of other pitchers is rebounding. Put the last pitch aside, get to the next one. The 0-1. 12-6 is beaten into the ground. They're going to say just foul. I believe it hit home before anything. So it'll be 0-2 here quickly on Bolton. The 0-2. Changeup hits the dirt. Ball 1. Good pitch from Sam, looking for a swing and a miss from Bolton. Instead, Bolton able to lay off. The 1-2. Change up yet again in the dirt. Ball 2. McCutcheon kicks and deals, 2-2. Fastball, that one's lifted into left center field. Going over is Scott. Towards the wall, he looks up and it's off the wall. That deep center field wall may have saved another one. Bolton, looking for his 2nd homer of the year, comes up short, but he'll stand in with a 1-out double. Well, Bolton, who's been one of the hottest hitters here for Blythewood, continues that. Now 13 for 22 this season. He'll turn over to the College of Charleston commit, Johnny Collins.
Now batting number 2, Johnny Collins.
Collins struck out looking his first go around. And Sam looking to try to labor here yet again through another inning. And now Sam will take his time. Looks like there's not sure what they're waiting on. Maybe umpire equipment issue, but everything looks all set to go. First pitch to Collins. Breaking ball misses low, ball 1. Sam picks off the second, a good move, not in time to get Bolton. And 4-3 lead for the Falcons here in the top of the third. 1 on, and the tying run for Blythewood standing at second. A 1-0 count with 1 away here to the 5-hole Collins. McCutcheon kicks and deals the pitch. That fastball's lifted into the air, high and deep out to center, but Scott's easily got a read. He'll make the one-handed grab and take a step and fire, holding the runner at second. It'll be 2 away here.
Stepping up to the plate, number 5, Andrew Blackwell.
So now Andrew Blackwell will step back up. He has 1 of the 5 hits that Blythewood's accumulated. He had a single through the left side of the infield last time around. Now he's looking to produce with the runner in scoring position. Sam steps off the rubber, looks back the runner at second. Looked like Bolton had an idea of trying to maybe go to 3. He holds up. He's yet to attempt a stolen base this season. But McCutcheon wants to keep him close. That's the potential tying run of the game. The 0-1. Fastball misses wide. Ball 1. Beautiful day here at Falcon Field. I remember my sunscreen, for those who remember from last Forest Acres Classic, where I got burnt to a crisp in Lugoff. Not today. I should hopefully be good, but that sun's blaring down with a little cloud cover here. The 1-1. Bender, I guess, misses upstairs for ball 2. Looked like a great pitch from Sam. I guess maybe up around the letters. Collins getting warm here for Blythewood. He's been one of their aces, but did not get the start today. The 2-1. Fastball, that one shot the other way and foul. It'll be 2-2. Sam 1 pitch from getting out of the inning. Deuce is wild, 2-2 with 2 gone, runner at second. McCutcheon steps off, and before we get the 2-2, he'll look back the runner. Well, if it gets that far, Chance Johnson awaits on deck, and then in the hole is Caleb Blackwell. Andrew Blackwell, the 7th batter of the inning here for the Bengals of Blythewood. The 2-2. Fastball one's lined in the left field line, but it hooks and goes way foul. Off speed that Blackwell got way ahead of and was unable to straighten out. Falcons playing Blackwell pretty straight up. Again, they've been doing the same shift pretty much the whole game. Roper, the second baseman, back in that hole up the middle, and then Joe Ray in that deep shortstop hole. Basically put one the other way. You're golden, but easier said than done. 2-2. Curveball misses away. Ball 3. Be a full count here. First base open. It'll bring Johnson up to the dish. McCutcheon wants to finish the job here. The 3-2 on the way. Bender way up high, ball 4. Great at bat from Blackwell. Draws a now 2-out walk to put runners at first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting number 1, Chance Johnson.
So now it's Chance Johnson who has a chance to break his 0-for-7 streak. He's 0-for-7 with runners in scoring position. Now just 3 for 19 on the season with 5 strikeouts, and Coach Hallett will come and talk to his right-handing flamethrower. McCutcheon, a slow start. We'll be right back here at Falcon Field, a mound visit for Coach Allen. All right, welcome back to Falcon Field. A dangerous spot here for the Blythewood Bengals. They're looking to add on and take the lead. It's a 4-3 lead, and the Falcons change pitchers. It's Wilkins Johnson, the junior, making his second appearance of the season. The right-hander fires to the right-hander. The first pitch is a called strike one. Johnson, that kind of sidearm submarine, is so tough for hitters to see, especially the righties. Right-hander got into a situation like this against the Sabres back in Georgetown last weekend. The 0-1 is not thrown because Johnson will step back to second and look back the runner. Bolton at second, Andrew Blackwell at first, Chance Johnson at the dish. 4-3 lead for the Falcons here against the Bengals as they're looking to keep it that way in the top of the third. 0-1 count, 2 away. Johnson fires the pitch. Almost popped into the air, a flare to the right side of the infield. Johnson, the pitcher, comes off the mound and makes the grab for out number 3. Big 2 pitches from Wilkins Johnson get out of the frame, and the Falcons maintain the lead, but not before a 3-run homer from Amari Counts does some damage. Blythewood cut the lead to 1, but the Falcons will come up, try to extend it in the bottom of the third.
now for the Falcons, number 7.
All right, let's begin the bottom of the third.
Lewinsky.
Blythewood struck back against the Falcons in the top half, cutting the lead down to 1, and now they enter their ace, Johnny Collins, the College of Charleston commit, making his first appearance of the season. The right-hander gets on the rubber against the right-handed College of Charleston commit, his future teammate, Roper Wensky. Roper will call time, as Roper has one of the 3 hits Facey Flora has, I believe, 3. Scoreboard's a little off. Collins kicks and deals the first pitch. It's a fastball right down the middle for strike 1. Collins, the 7th-ranked right-handing pitching prospect in the state for the senior class. Couple shakeoffs here. The bull, now he'll kick and deal. The 0-1. Slider called, strike 2 on the outside edge. He's been so good here for Blythewood. Last year had a 1.44 average over 58 innings, 10-2 record on the hill, 76 strikeouts, 33 walks. The right-hander delivers the 0-2. Fastball, did Roper go? They're gonna say yes, he did for strike 3. Collins gets him to chase on the outside heat. There's 1 away.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 12, Dylan Hernandez.
1 away now for Dylan Hernandez, who had a deep sacrifice fly last at bat. Go out to center now. He'll get the right-handed Collins, the first pitch. Beautiful breaking ball, called strike 1, right down the middle of the zone. Dylan will call time again. Collins, this is one of those ones that, you know, Falcons may be able to take advantage of his first time out. Maybe a little rusty, doesn't look it so far. The 0-1, fastball foul tipped into the glove. It's 0-2, and maybe a little rusty, not exactly. 5 straight strikes to open up this day for Collins. The 0-2, fastball swung through and missed. Maybe a changeup gets Hernandez. Back-to-back punch-outs for Collins. Puts 2 down here in the bottom of the third.
Up next for the Birds, number 28.
Now for the Falcons to be Rohan Bremer, who flew out to the right field and counts his first time around. With his golden bat awaits Collins. The first pitch. Fastball swung through and missed. Strike 1. Maybe a changeup on the inside edge, but Collins getting everything he wants and more right now. Swings and misses. Painting zones. He looks brilliant. The 0-1. Fastball, ball 1. Finally, Collins throws a ball after 7 straight strikes. Bremer so dangerous at the plate. 3 home runs last year, a team high, 32 RBIs. Bases are clear with 2 away here in the bottom of the third. The 1-1. Off speed from Collins is good for strike 2, dotting the outside third. Maybe a slider, slurve, some sort of action there from Collins. He'll kick and deal, the 1-2. Fastball up and in, ball 2. Bremer has to duck out of the way. The 2-2. Swung through and missed. Changeup in the dirt. Dropped by Bolton. The third strike is thrown in the right field. It goes over the head. A Rollings at first, and Bremer will take the hard turn to second. Counts, gets up and fires. Throws a way high throw into left field, but the backup from Blackwell is good. So a strikeout turns into a chance for the Falcons. A 2-out base runner aboard. Well, Chase Rollings, who I forgot to mention, came in as a defensive sub for Collins at first. That was not his fault. Bolton overthrew him at first. Counts through a way high duck as well after he got it in right field. He's lucky Blackwell was backing him up, or Bremer could have taken home potentially. Instead, a 2-out base runner now for Logan Price. Price scored the winning run against Gray Collegiate earlier this week. First pitch to the right-hander is a fastball way away, ball 1. Well, what this does to the psyche for Collins? You thought you get out of the inning. You're 1 pitch away. You quite literally hit the pitch. Then your catcher throws into right, the 1-0. He finds the zone right there. Slider in the outside third, 1-1. Outfield playing back here against Price. The 1-1. Swung through and missed. Off speed, nasty, 1-2. Logan Price trying to produce here. 1-2 count, 2 away. Runner on second. 4-3 lead for the Falcons in the bottom of the third. The pitch. Change up called. Strike 3. A late call. And that will finish out the inning. Collins walks off after a 4-strikeout performance here in the inning. And the Falcons lead it by 1 going to the 4th. Welcome back to Falcon Field after a 1-2-3-4 inning from Johnny Collins. Falcons come back onto the field looking to maintain this 1-run lead. 4-3 as Wilkins Johnson stays out there. First pitch from the right-hander. Ball 1 stays in tight here against the 8-hole Caleb Blackwell. So Blackwell will stay in to hit after Rollings came in for a defensive sub. Right-hander awaits 1-0. Fastball called, strike 1 on the outside, 1-1. Well, Johnson was brought in for 1 big out, and he got it. A little flare pop out right back to him. He ended the 2-on, 2-out threat. The 1-1. Fastball is shot the other way into the netting. It's 1-2. Blackwell reached on a walk his last time around, but yeah, that inning ended on the base pass after a throw from Charlie Scott gunned down the first runner of the game of the time for Blythewood. The 1-2. Fastball in tight, ball 2. Looks like some more action over there. Collins potentially keeping his arm a little looser for later in the year. I'm not sure how far he'll go, but Chase Rollings, he's warming up in the bullpen over there for Blythewood. The 2-2. Swung through and missed. Johnson gets a changeup on the inside working. It's out number 1 here in the 4th.
Up next, number 6.
So a good start for Wilkins Johnson. Now it's Navy Strickland up. Strickland grounded out over to Monty Lafitte off of a bunt attempt his first go around. Right on, right here with 1 away. Firing, Wilkins. First pitch, inside, ball 1, a fastball. Strickland, one of the young sophomores this team has to offer. Been a mainstay here early in the year for Blythewood in the lineup. The 1-0. Fastball wide, ball 2. Johnson will come set, working out of the stretch. Corners playing in here for AC Flora. The 2-0. It hits Strickland. A changeup, and not what Johnson wants to do. He turns that lineup back to the top, and Strickland, who got hit in that left thigh, trying to walk it off.
Up next, number 10, Sergio Melendez.
Well, back to the top of the order we go for Blythewood. It's Sergio Melendez. He got that big third inning started. He had a one-out single his last go-around. Now Strickland, who still a little gimpy down that first base line. Sore trying to walk it off and trying to just fight off the pain after that ball hit him squarely in the thigh. Strickland looks like he'll stay in the game and he'll rock and roll. So back to the top of the order, it's Melendez. 1 for 2 today. Johnson now with a one-out base runner aboard here for Blythewood. Try to work around some trouble yet again. Blythewood has a base runner in every single inning so far. The right-hander awaits. Johnson delivers the first pitch. That fastball's line right back up the middle for a base knock. It'll drop into center. Strickland moves to second. And just like the last inning, Blythewood's got some action.
Up next for the Bengals, number 8, Cooper Penfield.
So now it's Cooper Penfield back up. Penfield drew a one-out walk last go-around. He's also struck out, so 0-4-1 with a walk. Runners at first and second here for the Bengals with one out in the top of the fourth. Johnson working against the first lefty of his go-out. The first pitch, fastball low, ball 1. Penfield showing bunt, just trying to set the table for his big hulking right fielder, Amari Counts, already with a homer today. Third and first, crashing in, infield, middle, up the middle. And middle infield, up the middle. 1-0, swung through and missed. Change up low for strike 1. Potentially Penfield's looking for a drag bunt last pitch. Did not work and swings and misses there, so 1-1 the count now. The 1-1, showing bunt again, fastball low, ball 2. Well, Johnson against Southside Christian pitched 1 full inning, gave up 1 hit and 1 earned run. However, he struggled a little with his command, walked 3 and had 1 strikeout. Looking to dial it in here, keep Blythewood off the scoreboard as Dylan Hernandez, the catcher, now stepping up, and he'll call time to go talk to his right-handed gunslinger. After a long mound visit, Hernandez will go back to his place behind the dish. Dylan must have saw something, took a long talk there with Johnson up the mound. Again, Amari Counts awaits on deck, the hulking righty. Don't want to give him a chance to really do some damage yet again. 2-1. Bunt shown, foul tipped into the glove for strike 2. Another drag bunt chance. Miss from Penfield, count moves to 2-2 now. This will be a big second out. And a decision for Coach Howen and the Falcons after that, but we got to get there first. Two on the way, the pitch. That one shot the other way down that third base line. It is trailing and it will hit a fair ball into left field. Holding up was the runner. Logan Price runs it down. The relay throw will not be made. An RBI single throw back to first, not in time, and we are tied at 4. Well, Penfield does his job, and we are reset here, 4-all with 1 away in the top of the 4th. And of course, Amari Counts now back up. Well, the decision I was referring to is, maybe walk him. He's been solid today, a double and a homer, 2 for 2. Now the right-hander awaits with 2 on, 1 gone, a 4-4 ball game in the top of the 4th. Still shading him to the left side, and the Counts will call time. Or shading him for the left, rather. Well, here we go. Right on right. Counts looking to give his team the lead. First pitch. Fastball hits, counts on the thigh. He'll hype up his team, and the bases will be juiced with only one out. This will bring Coach Howard out yet again to talk to Johnson. And that may be all for Wilkins Johnson. Had one big out last inning, but just couldn't get away from the hit by pitch this inning. And that will do it for the young pitcher today. Another good outing, but he'll flip the ball over. And it looks like the Falcons will bring on one of their top relievers out of the bullpen. Monty Lafitte will come over from third, try to get the Falcons out of the bases loaded jam. We'll be right back here on Definite Fiction.
Number 11, Brandon Bolton.
All right, we are back here at Falcon Field. Bases are juiced with only one out, and the Falcons will pull in Monty Lafitte from third to try to get him out of the jam. Some ensuing moves. Rohan Bremer will come in off his DH spot to play first, and Tyler Hernandez will slide over to third. If I'm doing my math correctly, that's about the fourth, fifth position Towers played here on this Falcon lineup. Right on right, Lafitte to Bolton, the first pitch. Knuckle curve is called, strike one. Big pitch from Monty on the outside edge, always toughest to get the first. Well, Lafitte's been in these situations before. He's come in as the top reliever. A right-hander out of the stretch will kick and deal the 0-1. Fastball is foul, tipped back. It's quickly, nothing in two. This is already Lafitte's third appearance in the young season. 2 earned runs over 4 innings. He had a 3-inning affair against Dorman. That's where he allowed the 2 earned runs. For those who do not know, we'll see them later on Definite Fiction, but Dorman, probably the best team in the state entering this season. Lafitte will kick and deal the 0-2. The knuckle curve is fought back. Bolton will stay alive. So far today, he is a double and a pop out, 1 for 2. Lafitte, a long breathe out from home. Not even focusing on the runners. He'll fire. The 0-2 is a fly ball into left center field. Scott's got a read as he heads back. Should be deep enough for a sac fly as Scott makes the one-handed grab, and that throw's going to come in on a relay to third. It is not in time, and the second base will be taken by counts as Ray was not paying attention. It's a sacrifice fly for the lead. And the Blythewood Bengals, for the first time today, take control. It's a 5-4 ball game.
Now batting number 2, Johnny Collins.
So Melendez scores, Penfield goes to third, Counts takes second. And now it's Johnny Collins, runner on second and third, first base open, 2 away here for the College of Charleston commit. First pitch, Knuckle curve, that one's lined into left field. Price trying to go back, and he makes a diving grab in left field to keep more runs away. Logan Price's speed and agility keeps the Falcons right there with Blythewood. They'll trail by 1. But a great play from Logan Price to end the threat, and we'll head to the bottom of the 4th when we come back.
Leading off for the Falcons.
Welcome back to Falcon Field. It's been a solid couple of innings for Blythewood. They take the lead 5-4 heading to the bottom of the 4th. And the Falcons will get a new pitcher. It's Chase Rawlings. The right-handed sidearm pitcher will come home. The first pitch to the right-hander misses low, ball 1. Well, Lafitte had a wild day as a single, but that happened, it feels like ages ago. Since then, he's come in and delivered 2 big outs for the Falcons. And some help from his left fielder, Logan Price. Rawlings delivers the 1-0. Fastball way wide, ball 2. Rawlings takes over for Johnny Collins, who, for all intents and purposes, had a stellar outing. 4 strikeouts, a drop third strike. Ended it not being 3, but 4 strikeouts, and he was brilliant on the hill. The 2-0. Called strike 1, fastball on the outside edge. The Collins to Charleston commit showing everything and more why he's there. Well, now he'll flip it over to Rawlings, who, in yesterday against Westwood, or 2 days ago, 0 earned runs over 2 1/3. The 2-1. Fastball low, ball 3. This is now Rawlings' 3rd start now through his now 7th game, or 3rd appearance rather. Looking to try to give Blythewood some relief innings out of the bullpen. The 3-1. Cutter, call strike 2 on the outside edge. It's gonna be a full count here to Lafitte. Falcons bring the bottom of the order up, 7-8-9. Trying to get back the lead, which they had since the bottom of the 1st. The 3-2. Fastball way wide, a leadoff walk for Monty Lafitte. Another note, that's the first walk surrendered by Blythewood so far today. And now it'll be a courtesy runner at first for the pitcher. Gotta see that number. Well, give me 1 second. But courtesy runner in for Monty Lafitte, as now Joe Ray will step into the box. The right-hander gets in, as it looks like potentially their Logan or Lucas steps in. Maybe Lucas. Lucas goes, first pitch, change up upstairs, ball one, the throw into second. Yes, way in time. Nice tag there from Johnson. He had to come behind him and get, looks like Lucas Price on the side, so the first out comes on the base pass for AC Flora, who is trying to take an extra bag. That was ruled a ball up around the letters, so it's a 1-0 count. Or 0-1 rather, so umpire, I believe, said 1-0 and then changed his mind. So 0-1 the count. Pitch to Ray. Fastball upstairs, now it's 1-1. Falcons, who were trying to get that tying run to scoring position, come up empty. It's a 2-0 count and Joe Ray. There we go. Scoreboard change now. 1 in, 1 the count, 1 gone. Here in the bottom of the fourth, 4-5 deficit here for AC Flora. Joe Ray, I think he's trying to state his case. I thought it was a ball on the round to Price instead. Umpire rules it was a strike. So 1-1. Cutter misses low, ball 2. That one had some wicked movement towards the end, but not enough to catch the zone. Two-one. Two-seam stays wide to the dismay of the Blythewood faithful. Now it's 3-1. First base is open. 3-1. Stays inside, a 5-pitch walk. So Falcons get back at first. This time it's Joe Ray stepping in. Well, McLean Knight back up for the second time today. McLean got rung up a pitch that he believed was definitely a ball. A lot of Falcon faithful joined him in that belief as well. It was one of the 3 punch-outs surrendered by Blackwell. Left-hander will dig into the box against Rawlings. Ray at first. There's 1 stolen bag this summer, or season. Doesn't go. Mike tries to bunt. It does not hit anything. Goes to the backstop, and Joe Ray will easily take second off the wild pitch. I'm gonna say McLean pulled the ball back too, or the bat back too. So it's a 1-0 count now. And after all everything that happened last at bat, I'm gonna say he didn't go. So everything that happened last at bat, the Falcons now have the tying run at second with 1 out. Long pause, corners in, the 1-0. Knight tries to bunt it down, but he misses. It's going to be a called strike because that was on the outside edge, 1-1. Good attempt from McLean. He had to stick the bat pretty much in the right-handed box, but came up just a shot empty. Falcon dugout trying to get their team back into it. The 1-1. Rawlings puts it home, and the bunt is put down right back to Rawlings. Knight puts a beautiful one down. The sacrifice bunt works, and now the tying run 90 feet away with 2 away. So McLean does his job. He'll go back to the dugout as it's the top of the order. Charlie Scott. Charlie has reached base once. He's 0 for 2 off an error and a flat. I think I've said it 3 times, though. I think Charlie may have gotten first, but everyone ruled him an error instead. So right on right, tying runner at third, 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th. Rawlings will get his most dangerous hitter yet. First pitch. Off-speed call, strike 1. Hits the inside part of the zone against Scott. Well, again, Charlie, 2 of his 4 hits have gone over the wall this season. Last season, put 4 over the wall. He's been on a tear, trying to add to an impressive already AC Flora career. The 0-1. Off-speed away, ball 1, and let's note is Joe Ray with no hold at third is getting a wicked secondary lead down that third base line. Penfield's playing way off the third baseman, the whole infield playing back for that matter. So the pass ball even squirts by Bolton. You gotta imagine Ray's breaking for the plate. The 1-1. Off speed behind Scott, actually hits him in the back. Scott didn't move. That shows you how much that ball moved at the end. So runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Up next for the Birds, number 21, Tyler Hernandez.
Well, this may be the person you want up in this situation. Tyler, 2 for 4 with runners in scoring position this season. Already has an RBI triple today. Bolton, the catcher, showing some action now behind. 2 away here, and Scott at first. You got to imagine he may be taking off quickly in this count. The left-hander digs in, the right-hander comes set the pitch. Breaking ball away, ball 1. We talked about how that top of the Blythewood order has been killing the Falcons today. We talked about how hot they were coming into this game, and that's where they've done their damage. This is where the Falcons can respond. The top of the order was the one who did the damage in the first. Now, can they respond and continue what's been a hot start to their season? Pick off back at first, not in time. Scott gets in before the throw even comes to the glove of Collins. Some more action in that Blythewood bullpen. They're already their 4th pitcher today. Again, this game not technically important, but you'd like to have a good showing in it. Jack Campbell warming up. The 1-0. Change up misses away, ball 2. What's one under the radar is Tyler's eye. Tyler last season, 24 walks this season, already 4 through the Falcons' first 5 and some change games. He would not mind taking a walk and bringing Roper Wensky back to the plate. The 2-0. Change up call, strike 1 in the outer third. Long pause between the two on the mound at the plate. Now Rawlings comes set. Pick off back to first, not in time. Joe Ray keeping a close eye from third, seeing if Collins budges. He may try to take home. He represents the tying run of the game. Blythewood leads at 5-4. They snag their first lead of the game in the top half of the inning. Falcons trying to answer. 2-1. Tyler pops that one in the air left side of the infield. Penfield retreats in the foul ground. The third baseman has a read, and the shortstop will call him off. It's Melendez who makes the play, and that will retire the side. Blythewood bends but doesn't break. They lead it by 1, 5-4, going to the back half of this one. We'll be right back here on Definite Fiction. Welcome back to Falcon Field. We enter the back half of this one. It's the top of the 5th. Blythewood leads 5-4, and now we'll come to the plate trying to add to it. We'll bring up 6, 7, 8 here against Monty Lafitte, who came in and got 2 big outs for the Falcons. They've only given up 1 run in that bases loaded jam last at time up. Last around, whatever. First pitch, righty on righty. Change him upstairs, ball 1. Well, Blackwell has reached base twice. He's walked and singled so far today. Right-hander awaits the 1-0. Knuckle curve upstairs, ball 2. Blackwell, the number 14th ranked outfielder in the junior class. Trying to get Blythewood something going. It's been the bottom of the order, not been as successful as the top here against the Falcon pitching staff. The 2-0. Fastball, that one's golfed into center field, but right at Charlie Scott. He takes one step back and makes the one-handed grab for out number 1. Easy does it. Out number 1 for AC Flora secured. Now Lafitte will get Chance Johnson up. Johnson, one of the 2 Bengals who've been held hitless so far. Johnson with a pop-out and a strikeout looking in his 2 plate appearances thus far. Third base infield playing back. First pitch to the right-hander. That knuckle curve is called. Strike 1 in the outer third. Such a great location from Monty. The 0-1. Called strike 1. Fastball hits the top of the zone. Looks like lacrosse had a successful day. I see a lot of parents starting to leave, and we were already up a lot to little, so can't imagine we hopefully didn't blow that one. The 0-2, or I believe the 1-1 rather. That one misses wide, the knuckle curve, so 2-1. Scoreboard has it wrong on their end, I believe, unless I missed something, which I would be very fine with, actually, believe it or not. 2-1. That ball is chopped over to the shortstop. Joe Ray's got it. The sure-handed shortstop throws across the diamond, and there's 2 away. Yeah, Joe Ray's one of the most sure gloves here on this infield. Makes quick work of Johnson, and now Blackwell stepping into the box. Caleb Blackwell. Blackwell was the starting pitcher today. He struck out and walked in his 2 plate appearances. Monty Lafitte trying to give the Falcons the first 3-up, 3-down inning in the field today. First pitch to the righty. Blackwell shows butt, and he pulls it back as the curveball misses low. It's ball 1. Lafitte will pause the 1-0. Fastball wide, called strike 1. Looked a little wide from me, but I'm not going to complain. Definitely was a strike. So 1-1, 2 gone. Top 5, 5-4 lead for Blythewood. Nobody on here for the 8-hole. Blackwell awaits the 1-1. Fastball stays in tight, ball 2. Monty will sigh and come home. The 2-1. Blackwell shows Bunny. Puts it down to the third base side. Lafitte, the pitcher, gets off the mound. The throw into first is high, but in time. Bremer with a great stretch. Lafitte with a heads-up play. And it's a 1-2-3 inning here in the 5th for AC Flora. So instead of taking a breather, we're going to thank our sponsors here as we head to the bottom half of the 5th. Some more baseball to be played, but our sponsors are what helps us, or what we appreciate the most, really, right now, at least. So, of course, the 2 you've got in that top left corner, the Richland 215 and the Big Red Box Dumpster Company. Well, I mean, they're both the same person, so which one should I start with? Probably the ones on the screen. Richland 215, the Legion baseball team that's local here to Richland County. A state champion Legion team, I might add. That team, I believe we're, in our 4th, 5th season from Coach Dorsey. He won the championship, I believe, in his first 5. He's got 2 in his first 4, or his first 5, one or the other. Either way, why should you play Legion? Well, it's pretty simple. It's free, number 1. 2, great competition. And 3, it's just fun, great baseball. Your feature right here on Definite Fiction. You can't ask for much more than that. So we'll have a QR code up eventually. But yeah, go sign up for your local Legion team. It's just type in American Legion Baseball and you can go sign up for your local team. Blythewood's very well represented in Legion as well. They have their Blythewood Bomber AAA team as well as they help out with Camden. And I believe they can really pick between Chapin, Newberry, and everywhere they pretty much want to. So yeah, go sign up for Legion today. And also, what you can also do, Big Red Box Dumpster Company. If you need to pick up, anything. I know I've been seeing them all around the state, helping at USC, Williams-Brice. I feel like they're everywhere I see. Big Red Box dumpsters everywhere. Why do they all pick Big Red Box? It's so easy. They bring you the dumpster. You load it up. They take it away. It's so simple. It's so easy. Coach Chris Dorsey, again, his day job, Big Red Box Dumpster Company, he does a great job with his night job. I've never had the help of his day job, so I gotta imagine his night job's just that, or his day job's just that much good. So call 803-783-6834 to book a dumpster today, or visit BigRedBoxDumpsterCompany.com. All right, we are back. Another new pitcher here for Blythewood. They're going the starter goes 2 innings, and then 1-1-1-1-1 strategy. One of my not favorite strategies for writing purposes, but it does work just as well. Falcons will bring up 3-4-5 here to begin the order. In the inning, a new pitcher, a first make appearance of the season. As Wensky in this right-handed showdown takes the fastball inside for ball 1. It's Jack Campbell. The right-hander kicks and deals the 1-0. Fastball called, strike 1 in the outer third. Well, Rollins got out of the damage last inning, just rendering 3 base runners. The 1-1. Skipping in from Campbell, 2-1.
24, Jack Campbell.
Well, Rollins will head back to the dugout. Campbell will replace him. Collins stays at first. The 2-1. Fastball is popped into the air, sky high and shallow right. Counts with a loud call-off as Wensky hustling to second. Doesn't matter, it's out number 1. Campbell gets one of the toughest outs of the Falcon order out, and now it's Dylan Hernandez up.
Up next to the Birds, number 12, Dylan Hernandez.
Hernandez 0 for 1 with a sac fly and a strikeout. The first pitch in this right-handed showdown's line the other way, and it will go foul towards the Falcons' cages. There we go. Starting to find my sea legs, but still not there yet. This Falcon team averaging over 5 runs a game, being held to 4 right now. The 0-1. Campbell spikes a fastball in. Ball 1. On the flip side, Blythewood averaging over 7 runs per game. They only surrender 2, and at a little over, Falcons surrender around 4, so everything up from the averages on the surrendered runs. 1-1. Fastball comes in, it's popped foul right behind us, so it'll be 1-2. Of course, the Falcons' schedule a little tougher so far than Blythewood's. They face James Island, Chapin, Southside Christian, Dorman, who are some of the best teams in their classifications. Blythewood, no slouch of a schedule, I might say, is the 1-2. Fastball skips in, ball 2. They have wins over Bladensburg, Leesville, one of the best, I believe, 2A schools in the state. Berkeley, who is a very, very good team, number 11th ranked in the state, as well as Westwood twice. Losses to River Bluff and Malden. The 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3 on the outside edge. Hernandez didn't believe it. There's now 2 away. Second time that pitch has rung up a Falcon tonight. Or this afternoon. So now Rohan Bremer trying to get the Falcons going here with 2 away. Rohan reached on a drop third strike last time around. The first pitch in this right-handed showdown. Changeup skips in, ball 1. Well, the Falcons have played in so many games like this tight. These are where you find ways to win. The 1-0. Fastball called, strike 1. At least he's been consistent. That pitch has been a strike pretty much all day. So 1-1 the count, 2 away here. The Falcon powder blues. Blythewood in their home looks like dark blues as the 1-1 is Chuck swung and fouled on the first base line. It'll be 1-2 as Campbell's looking like a very solid pitcher so far. First appearance of the season. Not daunted at all. The 1-2. Remember, a high chopper to the shortstop. Melendez plates it on the high hop. The throw into first is in time. 3 up, 3 down as this bullpen game for Blythewood working. They hold the 1-run advantage heading to the 6th when we come back. welcome back to Falcon Field. It's been a closely contested contest so far. Falcons grabbed the 4-0 lead in the bottom of the first. Since then, Blythewood in the third and the fourth got all 5 of their runs, and they lead it by 1 heading to the final 2 innings. It's 9-1-2 for the Bengals as Navy Strickland leading off. Lafitte back on the hill in his 3rd inning of work. Right on right, first pitch on the way. Fastball's a high chopper to the third base side, and it will go foul. Roper Wensky playing third is the usual second baseman for the Falcons, switching with Tyler Hernandez. Yes, that's the cool thing about this Falcon defense, it feels like. There's so many different opportunities and different ways to move everyone around the infield. There's a lot of flexibility, especially the outfield as well. Coach Howlett is, rightfully so, trying to mix in different lineups, see how it all works. The 0-1. Fastball swung through and missed. Upstairs, 0-2. And now Tyler will switch back with Roper. Smart defensive position just in case Strickland tries to bunt. Roper a little quicker than Tyler at third, so Roper probably able to get to that ball faster and give a better chance for an out. Now Roper goes back to second. Infield creeps in, the 0-2. High and tight, ball 1. Again, it's 9-1-2 this inning, so it's Strickland, Melendez, Penfield. The top of the order for Blythewood's been the one giving the Falcons trouble, so this is a very important first out. Do not want to set the table more than it already can be set. If that makes sense. The 1-2. Knuckle curve misses a touch away, ball 2. That pitch has been called a strike tonight. Umpire doesn't give Monty that one. So Lafitte will try to punch him out here. 2-2. Lafitte will come set. Back foot kind of bent on the rubber. He'll kick and deal the pitch. It is popped into the air in foul grounds and will go out of play. It'll stay 2-2. Two teams that are trying to have a big chance to win their respective divisions this season. The 2-2 on the way from Lafitte. The knuckle curve is swung and foul tipped late. Strickland, defensive swing, fights it off to stay alive. And Lafitte's not a punch-out pitcher. Only 1 strikeout through his first now. What is it, 5 2/3 innings pitched? 6 2/3? That's about right. Lafitte will kick and deal the 2s. Fastball's chopped right back to the mound. Wensky, the second baseman, behind the bag. The throw into first is low and not in time. Gets by Bremer, and Strickland goes to second. Bremer's got a chance. The throw into second is in time for an out. Bremer couldn't dig it out, but an aggressive Strickland gets the first out of the inning on the base pass.
Up next, number 10, Sergio Melendez.
Just something that can't happen. I think Strickland thought that bounced away farther than it did, took the hard turn and never looked back. Bremer with an easy throw into Roper was able to get the out at second. The beautiful 4-3-4 out. So now back to the top of the order, Melendez, the right-hander. Steps in and watches a knuckle curveball for strike 1. First time Melendez is seeing Lafitte. He's 2 for 3 today, 2 singles, 2 runs scored, and a fly out. The 0-1. Knuckle curve hits Melendez in the back. A 1-out base runner.
Blythewood's next batter, number 8, Cooper Penfield.
So now Cooper Penfield again. This is the part of the order you don't want Don in the base pass. You have such a dangerous middle part of the order. Started with Melendez, now Penfield, who's also reached base twice, a walk and a single as well as a strikeout swinging. That was all the way back in the first. Pickoff back at first, not in time, as Lafitte wants to keep a close eye on Melendez. Melendez 2 stolen bags this year, 6 last year. Dancing over off first, doesn't go. Penfield shows bunt, pulls it back for ball 1 as the left-hander gets right inside. Another pickoff back to first, not in time. The 1-0. Upstairs, stop back to first, not in time. Bremer catches that in the hop. Now Coach Howell will step out. Call time. And it looks like the Falcons will bring in another pitcher. While the cold calls continue, Charlie Scott will come in, and we'll be right back here at Falcon Field. Looks like a pitching change. All right, let's see if I can get everything right over here. Rohan will go back to DH, so Tyler is at first. You got Monty going back to third. It looks like Lucas is in left and Logan's in center. Charlie's on the mound. I think that's right. And that's all from the naked eye. I just got back. So yeah, Charlie Scott back on the bump for AC Flora. Charlie, very good pitcher, just doesn't get used a lot as a pitcher. They like keeping him in center pretty much as humanly possible. But obviously in times like this where you need a game to be won, Charlie's coming in. Pitches upstairs, ball 3-3-0 count. He'll take over the back to Penfield, and runners on first with one away here in the top of the sixth. Falcons trying to get a weekend win over Blythewood here. 3-0. Fastball right down Broadway for strike one. Charlie needed that one. Charlie, hard level looks at first. He comes home. The pitch is spiked in, ball four. So no harm, no foul. He gives up the walk. 2 on now, 1 out.
Now batting number 13, Amari Counts.
So this is the hard one, y'all. Amari Counts has been on fire today. Reached base all 3 times, been hit, has a homer and a double today. Falcons gonna try to get him out for the first time today. Right on right. Runners at second and first. 1 out. Charlie comes home. The pitch. Fastball upstairs. Ball 1. Counts again. It's been the toughest out today for either side. He awaits at the hill. Charlie will take the step off. Such a big at-bat, a only 1-run lead for Blythewood. Falcons trying to keep it there. It's been back and forth. Falcons had it early. Blythewood now has the lead. Falcons trying to keep it there. Get themselves a chance up. The 1-0. Fastball call. Strike one on the outside part of the plate. Charlie had one appearance last year, gave a scoreless inning against Stratford. This time it's his first appearance on the hill. The 1-1. Fastball up around the eyes, ball 2. First one gets that far in the hole, Brandon Bolton, the dangerous catcher. Over Amari Counts. If you can get him to ground into a double play, I mean, it's easy, a lot easier said than done. He's not the fastest one. The 2-1. Fastball up around the letters, ball 3, and he is fired up. He's been fired up all day and violently shaking his head after the pitch missed. I guess my point is, if you can get him to ground on a double play, you have the chance to do it. He's not the fastest one in this Blythewood lineup. The 3-1 is popped into the air, straight foul. Counts knows he missed one. Got under it. Now it's a 3-2 count with 1 away. Well, this is an interesting one for Blythewood. They can try to test it. They can try to send their runners. There's only 1 out, so you put chance ending on the base pass, but I feel like with Counts here, it's a very reasonable opportunity to try to send both your runners from second and first, kind of like a 2-out opportunity. They don't. The pitch hits Counts in the back, his second time getting hit today as he fires the elbow guard. It'll be a bases loaded opportunity here. So Charlie, after getting cold called from center, will have to come in and see if he can get out of this damage. Brandon Bolton. Bolton RBI today, as well as a double and a flyout. 1 for 2 with an RBI. What does he have up his sleeve now? Right on right. Corners come in, middle and still trying to play Blythewood back for a double play. Charlie kicks and deals, and he'll go to third. A little off the mark. The behind-the-back tag from Lafitte not in time, as standing back in is Melendez. Very dangerous non-slide from Melendez. If he gets caught there, it's a big second out. Almost a backbreaker for Blythewood. Not nearly, but almost. Charlie fires the first pitch. Fastball low, ball 1. Blythewood getting another arm warmed up again there. That's actually just Campbell just getting loose still. And Falcon trying to save all their arms for later in the year. Same with Blythewood. 1-0. Swung through and missed. Fastball sped by Bolton low in the zone. 1-1. The 1-1. Swung through and missed again. Fastball on the outside edge yet again. Charlie has a chance to get a big second out here via the punch out. Not an easy punch out though as Bolton. The 1-2. Fastball wide, ball 2. Very good. Hopefully it's a little bit better on our side. The 2-2. Fastball is hammered down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. It is foul. Here, Jeff, put this on. You know what this is?
Yeah. Oh, whoops.
You have any idea?
Yeah, it's mine.
No, not that.
What?
The clicking sound in my headset.
Oh, is it clicking?
They can't hear it at home, but I can definitely hear it every chance I get. 2-2. Foul straight back into the net, and Charlie still 1 strike away from at least getting a big second out. And yeah, also
Stop it. What is that? Overheated? Oh,
no, Basco. I couldn't figure it out. Those are why I called you like 3 times. So apologies. 2-2 yet again. The breaking ball. Miss somewhere. I don't know where. That looked perfect to me. Instead, it's a full count. Blythewood with the bases juice, trying to add their 5-4 lead. Charlie kicks and deals the pitch. Swung through and missed. Fastball on the outside edge. Gets a big second out against Bolton. So now Johnny Collins, who's been 0 for 3 today, he was the victim of a phenomenal play by Lucas Price.
Number 2, Johnny
Oh,
Collins.
it's because I muted you, Jeff. There you go.
Well,
Yeah, it works. Sorry, I muted you last time, so because it was picking up others. So you can talk if you want. You may have to move a little closer to the.
I gotta get on the microphone.
You may have to move. You move to the other side, Jeff. If you run like everything. We'll be right back here. I can now hear what's happening around me. Thanks, Jeff. I definitely tried all my options. So right on right, Johnny Collins, Charlie Scott, first pitch, fastball low, ball one. Jeff, good to see you. Lacrosse seemed like they did well, ish, as he's getting everything on.
Hold on.
Yeah?
Yeah, we went 3-0 today.
There you
as
go.
a program.
1-0 is pop foul to the right side. It'll be 1-1.
I went 2-0 on the sidelines.
That's always good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you been a very good game so far. As both teams are on their fourth pitcher now.
Yeah, when I was walking up, I heard Charlie Scott on the mound. I was like, what?
1-1. Breaking ball called. Strike two on the outside edge.
I mean, he's pitched a bunch of innings growing up.
Oh, yeah, no, he's
so-
been. It's more of a we want to keep him in center as much as possible
Yeah.
problem instead of
Who's out there, Logan, maybe?
Logan and then Lucas is in left. Logan had a
Yeah.
great play in left earlier today. The 1-2. Fastball up high off the glove of Dillon. That'll allow Melendez to come home and score. Ooh, a closer play at the plate, but Melendez does get in safely. So Blythewood increases their lead. It's now 6-4. And I will say that earned run will go on Monty Lafitte, the only one, I believe, of the two more on the base pass that will be charged to Monty, if of course they score. 1-2, Scott fires the pitch. Fastball that's driven in the deep center field. Going back is Logan Price. He looks up, and it is gone from Johnny Collins. Collins' first home run of the year. He had one last year, and puts a hammer here on the Falcons. It's now a 9-4 lead.
Well, that's no fun. I'm out of here.
Yeah, why'd you come?
What have I done?
Second home run of the day for the Bengals. One earlier from Amari Counts. That one off the bat of Johnny Collins. And the Falcons now their largest deficit of today and their second largest deficit of the season. They're down by 5, and Andrew Blackwell will try to continue the damage. First pitch in this right-handed showdown. Fastball called, strike one low in the zone. You could have stayed over there, Jeff. We were doing better.
No. That's all right. I'm here for a rally.
The 0-1 called, strike two, top half of the zone. That's why you came over?
Yeah.
The 0-2. Swung through and missed. Charlie sets down Blackwell on 3 straight pitches and gets out of the inning, but not before the Bengals pounce. A 9-4 lead. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th when we come back. All right, welcome back to Definite Fiction. Well, Blythewood has a 9-4 advantage with the Falcons trying to rally here against Jack Campbell, who pitched a 3-up, 3-down inning last go around. First pitch to Price, fastball upstairs, ball 1. Price has scored the 4th run of the game for the Falcons back in the first. He reached on an error and then struck out swinging his other at-bat. The 1-0. Called strike 1 on the outside edge. The 1-1. Fastball is popped into the air, right side and foul ground. The first baseman Collins gives chase but runs out of room. It'll be a 1-2. For the Falcons is 6'7", Price, Lafitte, Ray here. The 1-2. Fastball wide, ball 2. I have the stream deck again. I can actually do this.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I've clicked for the runs and for the outs, but I didn't bother with the strikes and balls. I figured that was a little too much.
Yeah.
2-2 is pop foul right back into the net. Hold up. High chopper to the left side. Price got speed. Melendez, the quick hands, not in time. The speedster, yet again, another infield single for him. Nice. Well, now it's Monty Lafitte back up. Lafitte's reached base not once but twice today. A single and a walk. He is the staple on the bottom part of this order. Lafitte's had a very good time against Blythewood these last 2 seasons. Now 3 for 5. A double and a walk. Falcons. They've got the offensive firepower to get back into this game. They got to get some runs, though. First pitch. Slider stays wide, ball 1. Or strike 1, excuse me. Guess they slotted that in there.
Huh. Ooh.
Pick off back to first, not in time. Price with a great jump will get to second. Johnson, the second baseman, has to come and collect, but an error on the pitcher moves a Falcon run into scoring position. Yeah, Jeff may be late to work.
You have work today?
Oh yeah, I still have work today.
Oh man,
I didn't get around it. I got around coming here. Then the game moved the game back to 1 today. Great. We'll be right back. Maybe.
Yeah, hold on. I had to fix the count.
Aha.
Do you need to go?
No, I'll be fine.
Okay.
I told him I'm gonna be late. Well, you know, it was perfect yesterday, and then I was like, I only have 3 baseball games before the classic. I might as well get my reps in while I can. I don't feel as bad about your lacrosse because I have 2 more games coming up Monday and Wednesday. Both of them are away, right?
Yeah, both away. Yeah.
What time is Hammond? Is it B Team Varsity?
It's yeah, B Team Varsity, so it's like 5:30 and then 7:15.
May try to come for the 7:15 game. We'll see. Depends. I was there for B Team last year, I think, or 2 years ago. 0-1. Fastball. That's a hard hit in the right center field. That will drop for a base hit. Price will easily score. Lafitte takes the hard turnaround first. He will hold up as a nice job from Counts to cut it off. The Falcons cut into that deficit. It's now 9-5.
I have these buttons switched on.
You do that a lot, I feel like.
Up next for the Falcons, number 9, Joe Ray.
So now it's Joe Ray, who's walked and struck out today. Falcons now trail by 4. You know, Jeff, the big part of this, if we can get this lineup flipped over, the top of the lineup, a ton of talent up there. First pitch to Ray is popped foul to the right side out of play. Be 0-1. I work at 4. I mean, I still can get there on time, but just, you know, not as on time. Got another inning in me. We're fine.
As long as we score 5 and not 4.
Exactly. The 0-1. Fastball wide. Ball 1. You know, I just may say I got stuck in traffic or something, you know?
Yeah.
I told him I'd be late for this reason, so it's fine. Potentially. Maybe.
Yeah. Work will still be there. It's fine.
It's not leaving. 1-1 from Campbell. Fastball spiked in, gets away from Bolton. Oh, Monty the slide in the second safely.
I already had him 1 second.
Good.
I predicted things. Actually, I thought he was going to make it there on the throw home, but that didn't happen.
They didn't have a chance to throw home.
Yeah.
Logan's too fast.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, no more clicking in my headset. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I actually hear things. 2-1. Fastball beaten into the ground. Foul. It'll be 2-2.
The key to that is to fail all kinds of ways streaming.
Oh.
And then when something happens, you're like, oh, I know how I fixed that before. I don't know what causes it.
Well,
but I know
that's what I should have tried. I tried unplugging every single headset, muting everything. I
Yeah.
couldn't figure it out. I was like, okay, I guess something's just wrong.
Yeah, so unplugging that is the first move, and the second move is just stopping OBS and restarting it.
Gotcha. 2-2. Fastball wide, ball 3. Yeah, I did a sound check, and everyone on stream was like, it sounds good. I'm like, okay, well then, as long as you guys are fine, I'll suck it up.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no problem sitting with audience in my head. Talk a lot anyway.
That's right.
3-2, Jeff. How would it? You know, I'm very daring, but drag bunt here, maybe? I wouldn't hate it.
Is this Joe?
Yeah, 3-2. Doesn't matter. For a walk, and the Falcons have a shot here to make this a game, Jeff. Bottom of the order, doing some damage, and right on cue. Head coach for Blythewood, Travis Poole, will come out and talk to his pitcher. That may be all. It looks like it is. Well, the Falcons put some pieces on the table. Bottom of the order, McLean Knight in the top. Can the Falcons capitalize? We'll be right back here on Definite Eviction to find out. All right, a couple defensive substitutions for Blythewood if we haven't already had enough of those today. Chance Johnson will go to third. Cooper Penfield, the third base, will come to pitch, and Quan Tambrella will enter the game in at second. Looks like Johnson very hard in the third, same as the first baseman Collins, as McLean Knight, the left-hander, digs in against the right-handed Cooper Penfield. Penfield making his second appearance of the season, had the loss against River Bluff earlier in the season. Waiting for McLean to show a bunt, and he'll step off. These are fun games, Jeff. These are the games you like playing, right?
Yeah.
Well, Campbell only has one inning that he's able to pitch. We'll have to see if the runs on the base pass come back and bite him. Both one would be attached to him. First pitch tonight. That's a hard hit ball to the second baseman, Tambrella. Flip on to second is high. Did Melendez touch the back? He does on the glove. But a bad flip gives the Falcons out of a double play. You can hear Coach Poole saying tailor-made.
Up next for the Falcons, number 18, Charlie
The
Scott.
Falcons now will get the top of their lineup back on with only one out. Charlie Scott will enter the fray. Charlie's reached base twice off an error, and he's been hit. He's also flown out to the left fielder in a deep fly ball earlier today. Falcons need one more base runner to bring the tying runner to the plate. First pitch to the right-hander is called strike one, low in the zone, looked like a slider. Lucas DeFee getting warm in the bullpen. Again, it's been a bullpen game for pretty much both these teams. The 0-1, Penfield. Long pause and late time call by Scott. Doesn't get it. Doesn't matter, it is ball. Coach Hallett coaching Carly all the way from third base. You know, mid-game does not stop the coaching, right, Jeff? You know that better than anyone.
Yeah, that's right.
It's the best time for it, probably.
Yeah, Charlie tried to call time, but it was
Hard hit
late.
ball down the third baseline. Glove. No, it's fair. It goes all the way into the left field corner. One will score. Coming around second is McLean. He'll be held up, and Charlie Scott with a stand-up double. Just like that, the Falcons right back into this one. They're down by 3 with the tying run coming to the plate. It looked like that was gloved by Johnson for a second, Jeff. I didn't see the ball, but I guess it must have got past.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like he had a good dive on it, but
Must have just squeaked under his glove.
yeah.
Stepping in the box for
Oh,
instance,
Jeff, for
Flora
Charlie, that is now his
Varsity.
second double of the season.
Hernandez.
Third extra base hit, and Tyler Hernandez. Well, might as well say this, Jeff, as well. Charlie's now 3 for 4 runners in scoring position this year.
Nice.
He's been excellent. Now Tyler represents the tying run up the dish, right versus left. He awaits the right-hander, Penfield. First pitch to him. Fastball called, strike one, belt high in the outer third.
Where it just felt a gust, but like the flags in right field slightly blowing out.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, the ball's been flying today. I'll tell you that. It feels like summer. The 0-1. That pitch is popped into the air and hits a branch here at Falcon Field. Luckily, no one's in the drop zone. Be 0-2. Well, Penfield in his one appearance against the Gators. 3 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk. The run that was just allowed goes in the favor of Campbell, not in the favor of Penfield. The 0-2. Hernandez puts a good swing on it just to foul it off. It'll be stay 0-2.
Landed
Yeah.
almost in the same spot.
Maybe the branch, stopped it from deflecting.
Yeah.
Isn't this how you want to spend your Saturday, Jeff? All Flora, all the time?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is good, but I am looking forward to being on a couch.
0-2 again. Breaking ball stays in, tight ball 1. Great eye from Tyler.
Yeah, because I had to get here at like 7:30, 7:40 to set this stream up before going over to set a B team stream up and then coach.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Penfield, long pause. The 1-2. Changeup stays wide, ball 2. That's been called a strike on the opposite side of the plate today. However, against the left-hander, umpire says no. It'll stay 2-2 with 1 run. Runners at second and third. Falcons trail 9-6 here against Blythewood. In the bottom of the 6th, excuse me. Hernandez awaits. The 2-2 on the way. Off speed stays upstairs. It's now 3-2. Tyler has worked back from being down 0-2. And the Falcons potentially could have the tying run on the base pass if Tyler can get on.
Yeah, there are a lot of players in the lineup that would like to have the bases loaded when they're up, but none more than Roper.
Yeah, I like that one as well. The payoff is a rolled over to the first baseman Collins. Waits back on it. The cover from Penfield's in time. A run will score, so an RBI ground out from Hernandez. He does a job, and the Falcons trail by 2 now with 2 away.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 7, Roper Winsky.
Roper Wensky will step in. Right on right. Roper now represents the tying run of this game. As that one will be the last run allowed by Campbell. 3 earned runs from him over 1 inning. 2 hits allowed and 1 walk. Now Penfield trying to keep this game at a 2-run deficit for the Falcons. Roper trying to not. First pitch to him. Swung through and missed. Change him on the outside edge. Roper 1 for 3 is flown out, struck out, and has a single today. The College of Charleston commit looking to do some damage and get the tying run on the base pass for AC Flora. The 0-1 is popped foul to the right side. It'll be 0-2 quickly. The 0-2. A hard grounder over to the shortstop, Melendez. A sure-handed shortstop fields and flips it to first for the third out, but not before the Falcons at least respond. A 3-run bottom of the 6th gives the Blythewood a 2-run lead. We'll be right back here on Definite Fiction. Welcome back to Falcon Field. A high-scoring affair enters the 7th inning. Falcons trail by 2. It'll be Joe Ray tasked with keeping that deficit at 2 in his second appearance of the season. He'll get 7, 8, 9 here. Johnson against Ray, right on right. First pitch, the fastball wide, ball 1. Well, Joe Ray earned the save against James Island back in the Classic tournament at Georgetown. 1 inning pitched, 1 earned run, 1 punch out, and 2 hits allowed. Right-hander steps and fires, the 1-0. Called strike 1. That beat breaking ball hits the outside part. Jeff, was that a knuckleball?
Oh, just slow breaking curveball.
And also works just as well. The 1-1. Fastball wide, ball 2. This has been the part of the Falcon order they've been successful against today. So far, Johnson 0 for 3, a strikeout, pop out, and a ground out. The 2-1. That ball is slapped the other way, going down that right field line, but it will curve and twist foul. So with Joe Ray going to the mound, it'll be Rohan at first, Tyler at third, Monty at short, and Charlie back in center. Logan, I'm assuming, will be the one in left. Johnson looking for his first hit of the day. The 2-2. That one's hit the other way. That liner will not get down as Knight able to glove it with a stab at it.
Up next, number 7, Caleb Blackwell.
There's a fine line between triple and an out.
That was an out.
I mean, if that would have dived down, dived down quicker, yeah, that's a triple.
Instead, it's out number 1 by via McLean Knight. Corners are in now for Caleb Blackwell. Right on right, first pitch. Fastball called, ball 1 on the outside. Blackwell has walked, he struck out and grounded out in a bunt attempt to the pitcher. The 1-0 is rolled over foul to the left side. It'll be 1-1. Well, Blythewood 8 hits. The Falcons have, I believe, either 6 that they're 1 off on the scoreboard.
That's a lot of errors up there.
Yes. Early baseball season. Hot shot down the third base, glove by Tyler Hernandez. The throw across the diamond's good, and there's 2 away. Yeah, this is the typical early game where you're still trying to work out the bugs, trying to figure out all these different things, get all your pitches down, all your fielding, and all the defensive alignments.
Yeah.
So that'll be the 9-hole Navy Strickland. Strickland's been hit by a pitch, reached on the air and grounded out today. Corner still playing in, middle playing around normal depth. Still shaded to the left. First pitch to the right-hander. Breaking ball wide, ball 1. Again, next time Jeff and I will see you will be on Monday at Hammond. We'll play the Skyhawks night doubleheader on lacrosse, and then Wednesday against Dutch Fork, the Silver Foxes. The 1-0. Change up, that one's popped into deep center field. Charlie's got a read. He'll drift to his left and make the one-handed grab for out number 3. Well, Joe Ray does his job, 3 up, 3 down on the hill. Now the Falcons, can they score 2? They need a 2 to tie and 3 to win it. We'll be right back here on Definite Fiction.
All right, we're back for the bottom of the 7th. I just want to take a second to say hello to George and Pat Howland. Wish you guys were here, but I hope you enjoy the stream.
Yeah, hopefully we can finish it off the right way for you.
Yeah. Just need 2 to tie, 3 to win.
2 to tie, 3 to win. Brings up 4, 5, 6. Dylan Hernandez awaits called. Strike 1 on the outside edge. Right on right here is Cooper Penfield being tasked with the final 2 innings. There's no one else in the bullpen, so it's all him to go. Deliver. The sweeper stays low. Ball 1. It'll be Dylan Hernandez, Bremer, and Logan Price due up. I have to say the first names, since they're brothers. 1-1. Change-up called, strike 2 on the outside edge. That's been a strike for most of the day. Dylan has been one of the people that have really not liked it. The lengthy catcher steps back in. Penfield delivers the 1-2. Almost hits Dylan, and the changeup stays way in tight for ball 2. Looked like I got just enough movement to not hit him. Falcons trail 9-7, need the tying run. Up to the plate with the runner. 2-2 is popped into the air down that right field line. Wrong run for counts. He's tracking in the foul ground. He will run out of room near the wall. It'll hit in foul grounds and a long, just foul ball. It's one of those that's going to start the rally, Jeff. It found territory, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, it seemed like less of a hit than that liner that that Blythewood had. But there was a chance that was going to be a triple.
that one was dropping quickly. Just not enough. Penfield out of the stretch. His black glove and Dylan Hernandez calls time. Now, back in the box. The 2-2 on the way. Fastball wide, ball 3. Junior on junior action. Penfield ranked the 11th second baseman in this junior class. Trying to finish it up on the mound. The payoff. Golfs that one in the deep left field. Looks like Blackwell's got a read. He'll take a couple steps in and make the one-handed grab for out number 1. Penfield does one of his 3 jobs. Now it's Rohan Bremer.
Now batting for Flora, number 28, Rohan Bremer.
Well, Bremer reached his only time today on a drop third strike. The young junior broke onto the scene as a sophomore last year, mashing 3 home runs, 32 RBIs. He's going to be tasked with setting the table for that bottom part of the order. The right-hander will step into the box. Penfield awaits on the mound. The first pitch. Fastball called, strike 1 in the outer third. Penfield kicks and deals the 0-1. That one's sliding to left center field, coming on his Blackwell, and he will make a diving grab in left to rob Bremer of a hit. So Andrew Blackwell has got the first 2 outs. Now the Falcons' hopes rest on Logan Price. Logan's reached base 2 out of his 3 plate appearances thus far. Once off an error, once off an infield single, and once he was struck out. Blythewood trying for now their 7th straight win against the Falcons here. High scoring affair, both teams a lot more offense than usual and a lot less defense than usual. First pitch, called, strike 1. Thinks just shows how well the offenses have been clicking early, Jeff. Falcons will be back in action against Richland Northeast on Tuesday as the 0-1 is lined into shallow right field. It's right at counts though, and he'll make the play, and that will do it. Penfield comes on and gets a 2-inning save as Blythewood downs the Falcons 9-7 in another high-scoring affair here at Falcon Field. All right, well, fun day of baseball. Unfortunately, again, not our favorite outcome, but
Yeah, that sucks.
yeah, we'll start region play against RNE this week. I will not be there. I'm assuming you will, Jeff. It's on Thursday, or maybe not. I don't know.
Is it here?
Yeah. I don't know. It's up to you. I guess I forgot you have a lot more obligations now this year.
What am I doing?
Let me practice some
coaching
stuff.
lacrosse.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. You're not going to be.
No, I'll be in a bachelor trip.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check with Austin, see if he wants to do it.
Yeah, Montague said I think he'd be available as well. If
Montague.
Yeah.
Okay. They might be really good together if they were both on that.
It would be funny. Yeah, no, I think they'd be really good. But yeah, so I'll be gone that whole next weekend. So apologies.
Okay.
I know I think we play Lugoff next Saturday.
Gotcha.
And then we'll be right back here against Camden that next Tuesday. That's my next game and the last game I have before Forest Acres.
Awesome.
I know, a lot of fun.
All right.
Well,
let's get out of the sun.
Yeah, let's get out of the sun. I will see you all, and Jeff will as well, on Monday.
All right, see you then.